Okay, hello and welcome to week 10, or I'm sorry, week 12. And we're really in the home stretch now. So I just want to hop on and tell you guys just a little bit about what needs to happen this week as you're working on your final project. Okay, so showing that we're showing this. Okay, so the first thing you have is a discussion. Well, first of all, reading this week is talking about diabetes, reading Living with Diabetes and watching these videos about it, just to talk about a little bit about what diabetes is, just in case you didn't know. And then your discussion this week is about diabetes. So what it is in this week's readings and videos, you've learned about the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes and how the fundamental metabolic differences between these two types of diabetes present unique challenges for an athlete. Picture that you're a coach and your team, you have two athletes with diabetes, Alex with type 1 and Jamie with type 2 diabetes. From a coach's perspective, write two short paragraphs summarizing key information and reminders that you should keep in mind when working with Alex and when working with Jamie on practice days and game days. So two paragraphs about, I would say one about Alex and one about Jamie or with anybody with type 1 and type 2. And then reply to two classmates about that, whether you agree or disagree with them, what things that you thought was good that they brought up, or maybe that they missed. Okay, that's that. And then your other big thing, and of course your replies, is your assignment. So it's starting to, this is what all your rough drafts that we're in should be graded. I should have graded I mean, they should all be graded. If yours is not graded, I missed it, please let me know so that I can, I'm just making sure that you can see the right thing. Just so that you make sure that you have that for this, and I want to give you as much time as you can. All right, so sorry about my cat. Last week you developed an evidence-based nutrition plan for a high school team of your choice. This week, you're going to get some feedback on the rough draft of your plan from the coach on the team that you choose from Coach Maxwell. So this is going to be a chat GPT thing. So for your conversation with Coach Maxwell, you will use an AI tool called Chat GPT. If you haven't heard, I'm sure most of you have heard of it. With the prompt provided below, you will make Chat GPT act as Coach Maxwell, and ask your questions about the key recommendations you have included in your nutrition plan. So step one, if you haven't already, have a Chat GPT account, get one. And they're free. All right. Then after logging into your ChatGPT account, start a new conversation with ChatGPT by copy pasting the prompt below after taking a minute to delete the bolded text in the squares. Okay. So you're just gonna copy and paste all this, but first go through here and put in so if you have I went to Byron, so I would use the name of my sport. I would put Byron High School in here. Coach name, Coach Maxwell, who has more than 20 years experience coaching, um, whatever, basketball at the high school level. The name of the state, would be Michigan. Um, and then who cares deeply about their athletes? Okay, you're gonna cut and paste all that into Chat GPT. Okay. After you stick it in there, press enter, and Coach Maxwell will ask you some questions and give you feedback on your plan. Continue the conversation with Coach Maxwell until they tell you that have to head off to a meeting with their coaching staff. All right. So you're going to keep going. He's going to ask you some questions. And then when you have to say goodbye to Coach Maxwell, save the link to your Chat GPT conversation, click share, and then choose the copy link to make sure that you copy and paste the link into your Word document. All right. So after you're done, press share. It tells you right here what to do. Go to share, and then it's going to give you a link, and you're going to put that in your Word document. Okay. If for some reason that doesn't work, just copy it in there so that I know that you did your Coach Maxwell conversation. Okay. Then what you're going to submit with your rough draft, okay, with some little additions, all right? So you're going to have a title page. a paragraph summarizing your key takeaways from your conversation with Coach Maxwell, along with a chat GPT link to your conversation. So I needed a paragraph telling you what you did. He's going to tell you, I think you missed this, or you did a really good job with this. Expand on this. Maybe you don't need this. Whatever he tells you to do, I want you to summarize in that one in a paragraph, okay? And then have the link. Or if you can't get the link to work, just cut and paste the whole thing to me, all right? And then you're going to have a paragraph identifying one or more parts of your draft of your nutrition plan that you think can be clarified or strengthened in some way based on your conversation with Coach Maxwell. Now he's going to give you some information about it. I want to know what he said. All right. And then your rough draft, the rough draft that you already had. If you have some tweaks or whatever that you've had it, I want that in there. And then make sure that you have your reference page in there with at least two sources. And this should be an APA style. Okay. All right. Any questions, please let me know. One other thing that you have this week is you do have a quiz to take. 12.3 check-in quiz. And then that's it for this week. We're getting down to you only have 2 weeks left. If you have any questions about this, any, please let me know. Text me, email me. I mean, not text me, email me, message me. That's what I meant to say. Message me through Canvas or whatever. Please let me know. I'm here to help you with this. I want everyone, this is worth a lot of points, okay? The final thing is worth a bunch of points. I think this one right here is worth 20. Your talk with Coach Maxwell. Let's see. I think it's 20 points. Let me see. Yeah, it's 20 points. The next 2 weeks is worth 100. Okay, so let's let's get it strong. Use what I suggested. Use what Coach Maxwell has suggested to make it really good. And again, next week I will try to get those corrected as quickly as possible by Tuesday at the latest, so that you'll have those to work on. Okay. All right. Take care, and I will talk to you guys soon next week. All right. Take care. Bye.